What up? It's your boy Prezzy, ATM, or whatever you want to call me. This is issue 9 of Underground Magazine. Well, honestly, I got my first name ATM. ATM actually stands for Anthony the Menace. My first name's Anthony. I got that from a family friend. I remember I used to stay home. I get left home alone a lot, so like at home I couldn't just stay still. I would have like ADHD or whatever. I'd light shit on fire or want to break shit and stuff. So my family friends would just call me a menace, Anthony the Menace. They kind of just gave me that name, you know. So ATM kind of just rolled with that. But as far as the Prezzy name, recently I kind of stopped rapping for a little bit, and then I got back into music like 3 years later. I started making a little car club. I have a whole car club now. We do like drifting events and all that stuff. So everyone just calls me Prezzy. Prezzy. I kind of ran with that name, you know. Honestly, 2 years ago, one of my homies, Musty, he has a new car every single week. I swear to God, he goes from Mustang, Infinity, Mustang, new car just every week. And I remember he used to just do donuts and burnouts all the time. I was like, bro, you need to post this, you know. I made an Instagram, and he never took it really serious. And I guess after I started making a lot of noise out the community in the valley, people started noticing us more, and from there it just became like a real thing. I didn't even try to make a car club. It was more like, oh, all my homies are together, let me make a little group, you know. And then it just slowly became a car club because the valley gave us like more notice about it, you know, like a lot of the community. Growing up in the valley, Canoga Park, everyone always thinks it's all sunshine and pretty and stuff right there. I'm not gonna say it's as bad as like LA and stuff, but you still walk around and see homeless there. There's a lot of gang violence there and stuff, and you know it's just as bad as LA. But everyone just sees it as like, oh, it's the valley. It's more what's the word? Gentrified, you know. But it's honestly the same in my eyes. Honestly, when I first started, well, you could say growing up, everyone's been around music growing up, you know, so I never thought I could make music myself. I used to make beats. I was just like, oh, I was really into Metro Boomin. I was like, oh, just make beats, you know. I never thought I could hear my own voice on a track before. And all my friends kind of used to do it as a joke, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. My brother Double O kind of inspired me to start rapping. I had all these raps in my notes. I was like, I just gotta try it. You know, it was kind of a benefit of a doubt thing at first. I didn't feel like I could rap. I was like, I'm gonna just make beats. But then the homies inspired me, so it was honestly a lot of friends. Most definitely. When I was in high school and used to be in a music group, it's called 1300, and we used to do a lot of like melodic rap stuff. I'd say stuff like Polo G, Lil TJ, Trippie Redd stuff, you know. And then I took a little break. The group kind of broke up. I felt like it was for the better, you know, for a mature level kind of thing. And now I'm making more just like strictly rap, you know. I don't really do the melodic rap that much anymore. But now I'm a solo artist now too, so that's a good thing. Back then when I was in my music group, for sure, all I ever had to do was write my song and just rap. That's all I ever had to worry about. The other members of the group would, oh, worry about the beats, worry about posting it, worrying about the distribution and all that. So I guess the biggest like challenge would be like now that I kind of have to do everything myself. I had to make my own Spotify, I made my own bio, and I had to post my songs myself. And I'm not doing that just for myself too. I'm doing it for like a lot of my friends that their Spotify profiles don't look that professional. I guess like I just want to help everyone out. Yeah, most definitely. Now all the money comes from just my pockets. That's honestly the biggest thing. Back then, we were doing my group that I was in. We did our own music videos. We edited our own music videos. We made our own covers, and now I don't even have like my own computer, you know. So I gotta go pay $50 for a cover here. Oh, let me find a filmer. Now let me find an editor, and it's just a lot harder because like I don't have a group to be able to do it, you know. I've never even thought about if I liked it back then more or now better. I've never even asked myself that question. To think about it for the first time, back then, all I know is I was in high school and I was like 16, 17, a lot of immaturity. Uh, I was making music, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I was very obnoxious. Like, I was just immature and just, I didn't care about like other people's feelings and shit. So now that I'm a solo artist, I feel like I'm just more mature now. Like, it's just, that's the biggest thing. I'm more mature now. I know what I'm talking about. I know what not to talk about. And like, now all the plays are my choice. You know, it's not, oh, I have to think about two other people options. Now it's just my choice. That's an easy thing though. As an artist, I think consistency number one, but I hate to say it too, and I tell a lot of my homies that are trying to do music, sadly appearance and all that is a big thing too. I'm not saying like, oh, you have to look a certain way, but like your attitude and persona, the way you do things and the way you post on Instagram, you know, plays a big thing of how people are gonna look at you and stuff like that. Probably Draco the Ruler for sure. He's a big name in LA, and a lot of my music comes off of his sound, to be honest. My biggest pet peeve. So my biggest pet peeve is when, let's say, someone's coming to pick me up or something, or someone makes a plot with me, or someone makes a plan, or, oh, let's do this, I'm gonna do this for you. If you can't pick me up, if you can't do that, just let me know, bro. Like, just say something. Whenever someone just goes ghost, I can't with that. I just don't understand that. Right now, I'm actually just dropping singles right now. People are asking me if I'm like planning on doing an album or not, but I feel like I just want to focus on singles right now. And I'm like re-debuting myself as a solo artist, you know? Like, I was in a group, so now I'm just strictly re-debuting myself. Music videos and, oh, this is me. So I'm thinking next year is when I'm gonna get into more projects and stuff. I honestly do want to drop an album next year. I don't know exactly when I plan to drop an album, but I honestly think it's fun, the craft of it. You know, I don't want to just, oh, let me scroll through my notes and let me put all these songs together, album. I kind of want to sit there and, okay, this is the title of the album. Song 1, Song 2, and actually lay it out, you know, like professionally. I'm very picky with like professionalism. I like things to like appear very professional. If I'm not, it doesn't matter, you know? Honestly, I don't have anything to really say. I just want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to be here. Honestly, thank you, Popsky, for sure, for even giving me the opportunity. I'm happy to meet a bunch of new people and network, definitely, and I'm going to be dropping a lot of new music soon. Just a lot of singles, like I said, so I'm definitely be ready for that.